Hello, and thanks for purchasing the LDG Electronics AT600ProII 600-watt automatic antenna tuner. In this video, we look at using the AT600ProII with ICOM and Yaesu radios when using the optional ICOM or Yaesu radio interface cables. Before using these interface cables, please see Part 1 of this video series on how to install the AT600ProII. First, let's look at the ICOM radio interface cable. The ICOM interface cable has a 4-pin connector on the radio end of the cable, and splits out into a DC power connector and a control connector on the tuner end of the cable. When using the ICOM interface cable, the AT600ProII is powered directly from the ICOM radio. To install the ICOM interface cable, first turn off the radio. If you were powering the tuner from the DC coax plug, unplug it first. Now plug the 4-pin connector end of the cable into the tuner jack on the back of the radio. Next, plug the DC power connector into the jack marked Power on the rear of the tuner. Plug the 1/8-inch stereo plug into the jack marked Radio. Note that if you're using an IC718, you'll need to set it for AH4 tuner operation. With the cable installed, we're almost ready to begin. Remember to put your amplifier in bypass during tuning. With the ICOM interface, two options are available for tuning. Press and hold the tuner call button on the radio for 1 second to begin tuning. The radio automatically transmits a carrier for as long as is required to complete the tuning cycle. Notice that the tune LED on the radio lights up when a successful tune is complete. To bypass the tuner, press the tuner call button momentarily. The second option for tuning is to use the Tune button on the front of the AT600ProII. Press the Tune button for 1 second to initiate a memory tuning sequence. The control cable tells the radio to transmit a tuning carrier for the duration of the tuning cycle. Holding the Tune button for more than 2.5 seconds will force a full tuning cycle. Pressing Tune momentarily will toggle bypass. After tuning, unbypass the amplifier to begin transmitting again at full power. The optional Yaesu interface cable is a short 1/8-inch cable with a red connector on the radio end and a black connector on the tuner end. This cable works with FT857 and 897 radios. To install the cable, first turn off the radio. Plug the red radio end of the cable into the ACC jack on the rear of the radio. Plug the black tuner end of the cable into the jack marked Radio on the rear of the AT600ProII. Now turn the radio back on. A memory tune may be requested by pressing and holding the Tune button for 1 second on the front of the AT600ProII. The control cable tells the radio to transmit a tuning carrier for the duration of the cycle. Pressing Tune momentarily will toggle bypass. Holding the Tune button for more than 2.5 seconds will force a full tuning cycle. This concludes Part 3 of the AT600ProII video instruction series. Please be sure to read your printed AT600ProII user manual to get the most out of your new AT600ProII.